Eviction filings now backing up the court system. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as I blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Why, you ask? Well, of course I'm going to tell you. They're tied together. Lose one, you lose the other. They're both under attack as we speak. Rainbows and sunshine. Do you see it out there? Do you see it? How could anybody minimize the severity of the waters we're swimming in now? We overheated the biggest economy in the world and the biggest asset class in the world, the U.S. housing market. Do you not think there's going to be some blowback? Of course. And we're just getting started. So as we kick the can down the road with a lot of these stimulus programs and measures like eviction bans, well, guess what's happening now? A quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Noble Gold. I would never suggest anybody do anything that I'm not doing or willing to do myself. I own gold and I believe you should as well. Let's hear why. Did you know that Bank of America is saying gold will go to $2,200 this year? An all-time high. Invest in a gold IRA with Noble Gold Investments today and take advantage of this rare opportunity to secure your retirement savings. With the experts at Noble Gold Investments, you can ride the wave of gold's historic rise to financial security. This month, they're offering a solid silver 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with every qualifying precious metals IRA or 401k rollover. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth. Bag a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin if you qualify. noblegoldinvestments.com or visit the description in this video. Again, to Noble Gold for sponsoring today's video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be risk. Now, let's get back to today's video. The blowback. The blowback is now starting to surface, and it's adding insult to injury for landlords all over America. Can you imagine you had a non-paying tenant and there was nothing you could do? Sorry, there's nothing you can do here, sir. Most you can do is maybe ask for a mortgage forbearance. That's it. That's all you get. These landlords now, this is insane. Get ready for more summertime listings. This one's going to get insane. Mark my words, summertime, new trending headlines all over your favorite mainstream media outlets. The flood of inventory, housing flooding in, sellers desperate. Get ready. I feel like it's it's coming. It is coming. Let's just leave it there. But today, one of the byproducts, the fractures, the blowback from a real estate bubble is now surfacing in, and I heard this from a sales meeting recently as well, especially in Los Angeles. 50% of these landlords that are evicting tenants, they're at least trying because now they finally lifted it here in wacky LA, California, are ending up, wait for it, a jury trial. You got to go to jury trial now to try to get your house back. Do you think that these landlords, if and when, God, it's like almost if they get their properties back, it's like attorneys representing these tenants, these defendants, rather, they shouldn't have to leave, those bad landlords. But it's all delay tactics. It's really all delay tactics. In fact, this is insane to me. I'm laughing at this stuff, gang. I'm laughing at it. Let's jump over to today's article, and we're going to meet back here to wrap this one up. Defendant files a demand for a jury trial. Now what? Unfortunately, defendants have the right to demand jury trials. The main purpose is to delay the case and cause the landlord to be held captive by the legal system. Know that a jury trial typically takes much longer to set or try, more expensive to prosecute, and some defendants' attorneys and eviction defense firms use the demand of a jury trial as leverage to make unreasonable settlement demands. This is insane. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. This is delay tactics. Listen, non-paying tenant. I'm Scott, your legal representation today. And no problem, don't worry. You don't have to go anywhere anytime soon. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this nice landlord to court and tie him up with the jury trial. And guess what? He's going to have to pay my fees, your fees, everybody's fees. Everybody's getting paid courtesy of the property owner. This is insane. This is insanity. Can you wrap your head around what I just explained to you? This was the worst thing that ever happened to the housing market. We put it in a chokehold, and then we started implementing wacky programs like the one I'm talking about today. See, it was challenging enough on one hand with this housing bubble, the fact that it exhibited bubble behavior through market manipulation, because when you had stifled inventory due to shutdowns and then dropped rates and made agents essential workers and pushed them out to sell homes, driving prices up, but not raising rates immediately. Oh my gosh, stop the presses. The housing market, biggest asset class in the world, is capable of collapsing the U.S. economy and sending ripple effects through the global financial markets. It's exhibiting bubble behavior. Somebody raise rates quick. No. Down in their basements. Yeah, do what? Okay, let's go ahead and just kick the can down the road. Okay, that's exactly what's going on. So what's the byproduct of that now? Somebody please tell me what the byproduct of that is now. Well, I'm telling you what it is. We just read about it. This is so extreme. This is so extreme to have to go to a jury trial to get rid of a non-paying tenant. Now, it would be different if it was an injury on the property. That wasn't it. It was a tenant that exercised their right due to leadership implementing a stimulus measure, calling it eviction bans, which is really just a chance for, and this goes so much deeper, because the people, there's maybe a small percentage of people that exercise their right to an eviction ban because they actually had no other choices. The majority of these people just did it because they could. And now you're penalizing the landlord. So what do you think this does for the housing market? Well, I'll tell you what I anticipate. I anticipate these landlords they're already evicting tenants. Why? So they can get back in there and try to go shop another tenant? No. They know they're in it. Most of them, they're already upset. Because can you imagine this? You have a non-paying tenant and you want to sell, but you can't. So a year ago, had you been able to get rid of your tenant, you could have sold at the height of the biggest bubble ever recorded in the world. Oh my gosh. I got sold. Thank you, Scott Walters, for getting me sold and getting that pesky tenant out of my house. See, you need a good agent to help you guys get tenants out without having to go to jury trial. You know, that's where relationships come in. You just got to go deal with people. But the realities are, can you imagine that you're a landlord and now you're watching the bubble inflate? Maybe you're in Phoenix, maybe you're in Vegas, maybe you're wherever, maybe you're one of these cities that's already experienced 20% declines. You're watching hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens or whatever, a lot of money evaporate. So you're finally going to get your house back after a jury trial. Well, you're going to be forced to, if you probably want to go to market regardless. But many are going to be forced to market because the legal fees are going to be passed back to the landlord. Can you believe the stuff we're seeing now? So what I believe we're going to see is absolutely tons of landlords rush to market as soon as they get these things back, or forced to market because they're going to have legal fees stacked up behind them. It won't make sense to hold the asset. They might even be forced to sell the house just to pay the legal fees and maybe not even walk away with anything, because by the time they get to market, their local market might have cooled off even worse. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as somebody who wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history is having its blowback. We're seeing the dust settle, but it is still a stormy weather out there for the housing market. Anybody that wants to normalize this thing probably needs to sell you a house, base their cost of living on euphoric crisis income that is no longer there. I'm going to continue to blow the lid off this thing every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.